Today live from Ringgold, Georgia at Southern Charm Boutique, where I sit down with Courtney, business owner, who made her transition from the corporate world into the boutique world. 10 years later, she has 3 locations and a dream to build a legacy in her community. So if you are an aspiring business owner, if you want a little education, a little inspiration, then this is the video for you. Come on, let's get started. Today I'm in Ringgold, Georgia. I'm sitting down with Courtney, one of my favorite boss babes that owns Southern Charm Boutique. And today we're going to talk with Courtney about her journey into business ownership. So Courtney, tell me how you came to own Southern Charm, and had you always been a boutique owner?
Yeah, so actually no. I actually started the, after college journey, I actually started in corporate world. So I was in human resources for a while in Atlanta, decided to move back here. When we were in Atlanta, there was a lot of stores like ours. There was men's and women's stores and nothing like that back home, here, Ringgold. And so when I moved back here, I did a little bit of corporate work while I was here for a year, but I felt the drive that I really wanted to own my own business. I came from a family of small business owners. Every one of my family has owned their own business, so that's kind of how it evolved. So I was actually 23 years old, and I left corporate world, and I, with a bunch of credit cards, opened my own business.
Okay. You just kind of built it as you flew it,
yes,
right?
Literally, yes.
So what were some of the obstacles at 23, coming from the corporate world,
Yeah.
even though you had it modeled for you,
Yeah.
you had not been a business owner. What were some of the initial obstacles?
So the biggest obstacle was, just being young, people not taking you seriously. So, coming into a space and looking at a lease agreement and, signing that lease, not really knowing what all those fine documents say, So started with a little 1,000 square foot store, then moved to a 4,000 square foot store, opened the second store, which was a huge lease. And so I feel like the biggest obstacle for me was learning the retail jargon, I guess, like the retail, all the wording that comes with the retail, and learning all the leases and the lease agreements and all the
legal.
Yeah, all the legal stuff about it was definitely hard. My husband and I really kind of took the reins together. He left corporate world, came to work with me, and I think both of us working as a team really helped because he could help me a lot with signing those lease agreements. And we grew to 3 stores in 5 years.
Wow.
And who knows what the future will bring next for us.
Yeah, that's so exciting. And we're hearing more and more about females that are transitioning into business ownership, and then their husbands are actually joining them, whether it's through social media, through podcasting, through boutique ownership. 3 locations, 5 years.
Yes.
What's the long-term goal? Like, if you could be anything and do anything you wanted to, what's the next goal?
When I started this business, I was 23 years old. I am now going towards 32, and so we're going towards 10 years of owning this business now. And I have 2 children, 2 beautiful little girls. So my goal is to keep my stores going and stable in this community, so that then when they're older and they're in high school and they're in college, that they're working for me. I really just want to make a lasting stamp on my community here and be a store here for the next 30, 40 years.
With my experience in Ringgold, I would say you are definitely on your way for that. Everybody knows about Courtney. Everybody knows about Southern Charm. I love to come in and shop at your boutique. What would you say to the female that's sitting at home right now and she has a dream of starting her own boutique, or maybe she's in corporate world like you were in HR, and she says, you know what, man, I just want to do something different. What do you say to her right now?
I was sitting there, almost 10 years ago on my sofa, feeling defeated that I felt like that my drive and my call was bigger than just corporate world. I felt like my talents were just not being utilized as well. So I've been there in your shoes. Sit down, make a plan, pray about it, talk to your spouse, talk to your significant other, talk to your family, and really the only thing is you never know what's going to happen until you just dive off the deep end.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you for taking time to sit down. I know you've been running crazy. If you hear all the commotion in the background, that's because the store is slammed right now and people are coming and going, and we really wanted to sit down in the thick of things and just kind of give you a glimpse of, and a sound. You may not see it, but you can hear it going on in the background of Southern Charm here in Ringgold, Georgia. Thanks, Courtney.
You're welcome.